Thank you, Senator Van Hollen. I know this has been a very long day. This is the second committee that Senator Van Hollen and I have had the chance to talk to you in, and I know you're at the end, so I'll be very brief.
What are you doing tomorrow?
We can be right here. That we've only covered about 1/5 of the world. Listen, I wanted to just come back to the Iran nuclear deal for a moment. I think you answered this question in part in response to some comments from the chair and the ranking member. But in assessing the efficacy of the maximum pressure campaign, I think we have to have a reckoning with what we got. The Trump administration put on the table 12 demands. From what I can tell, none of them were met. The country that I pay the closest attention to, Yemen, saw an increased amount of activity from Iran with respect to their proxy forces there. Our forces in Iraq started getting shot at again by Iran's proxies there. I guess I sort of come to the conclusion as we're sort of weighing whether to continue forward with the Trump-era sanctions or waive or release them in exchange for a new commitment from Iran on its nuclear program. I think it's important for us to ask what we got for those sanctions. And in fact, isn't there evidence that Iran's behavior in many respects got worse, not better during that time? Am I wrong about my assessment here? They broke out of the nuclear program. They started shooting at our troops again in Iraq. They upped their support for many of their proxies in the region, and they refused to come back to the table. It doesn't seem like we got a lot for the sanctions that were reimposed and the new sanctions that were imposed during the Trump administration, which calls into question what we would get by keeping them in place for another 4 years.
Yeah, I share that assessment. I think that's right, and it's unfortunately borne out by the facts.
The second topic, and I'm surprised Senator Portman didn't bring it up because he normally does. We were together as part of this delegation in Ukraine. He and I, as you know, spent a lot of time working on standing up the capacity inside the State Department to combat misinformation. I know you've requested in your budget essentially flat funding for the Global Engagement Center. But my read is that there are more potential partners that the Global Engagement Center could work with around the world than there is funding. The Global Engagement Center is not really doing sort of direct counter-propaganda work. They're going out and making sure that independent journalists and truth tellers and folks who are rooting out propaganda have the support to do so. I know we're still looking for someone to head up that capacity at the State Department. What role do you envision GEC playing in our efforts to counteract Russian propaganda, but also non-state actor propaganda, Chinese propaganda around the world?
Senator, I think it's got a vital role to play, and one that we want to see strengthen even further. It's, as you know very well, engaged in campaigns to educate, to expose, to mitigate disinformation and misinformation. And it is already, as it stands, really the premier platform for information sharing. I think there are about 400 partners across 29 or so countries at this point that take advantage of it. It's worked very effectively, for example, to expose Russian websites that were removed from social media for propagating misinformation, disinformation from the PRC as well in third country elections. It exposed that. And put a light on that. It's done very good, I think, open source mapping of some of the PRC's use of surveillance and data collection, for example, in Xinjiang. So we're seeing it effective across the board. I think that the request that we've made is appropriate and will enable it not only to sustain but to actually grow its mission. Having said that, I'd welcome working with you to make sure that it is properly resourced and operating as effectively as possible. And yes, we are working on bringing a new leader to the enterprise.
Well, I know your personal commitment to this mission. I thank you for it. And I'd also commend to both the committee and to you making sure that we have the right integration between the counter-propaganda mission at State through the GEC and the counter-propaganda mission at Department of Defense.
Yeah.
In the prior administration, I don't know that they were coordinating at the level that they could, something that we can do better on. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Thanks, Senator.